Hi, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update. March 3rd. We're getting it. It's springtime. It feels like it outside. So hopefully that spring market's coming. As people put those houses on the market, we can start pumping up those transactions again. So we had just an enormous week here at Samson Properties. So many fun things going on we're going to talk about. And a lot of great things to come. So you guys put 96 new listings on the market last week. So good job. 43 of which are coming soon. We had 250 total things go under contract last week. So great week for contracts, and 258 total closings to end up the month. So that's strong as well. So good job to everybody out there. Hopefully we'll see those numbers start to tick up here in March even more. Our weekly top performers in that mix are top individual performers by volume. Miss Beth Ann Wilson, coaching volleyball and kicking booty on the real estate platform as well. So great job, Beth Ann. Bassam Hamandi, Layla Torres, one of our newer recruits in our Gaithersburg office. So congratulations, Layla. Erica Gray, and Conwal Chaudhry. Our top 5 individuals in transactions this week: Prudence Wafo, Bassam Hamandi, Conwal Chaudhry, Ashish Sangrula, and Lady Ann Zawin. Lady Ann, that's a fascinating name. Excellent. I haven't seen that one before, so Lady Ann, we got to meet. I'm fascinated by your name now. Our top teams last week in volume: Samer Koreshi and the One Street Company. Good job, Samer and crew. Shepherd Homes Group, Jason Shepardek and his team continuing to crush it. Major Key Real Estate with Arturo Salemi leading the charge. The Jason and Bonnie team, the Sanderses, and Troy Property Group. So great job to our top 5 teams in volume. Similar list in transaction, one new one in there. One Street Company, great job leading the path in transactions. Major Key Real Estate, Shepherd Homes Group, Michelle Gibson team, and the Jason and Bonnie team. So fantastic job by all of our top teams this week in transactions. Our upcoming events for next week. So we're doing our first of our kind. We're doing Breakfast with Samson. We're doing a lunch and learn on March 7th, 8 to 11 p.m. at International Country Club. So get up early, have some omelets with us, and I'm going to teach them all about Samson Properties. So if you have somebody interested in Samson Properties, come have breakfast with us and let them learn all about all the great things we have to offer. Next Wednesday, the 8th, we're going to go see my buddy Carl Harper and the Prince George's County crew up there at Bowie sales meeting. We're going to our sales meeting in Bowie, and then afterwards we're going to be at the Blue Dolphin for a lunch and learn afterwards. So looking forward to seeing our friends up there in Bowie for our Maryland, D.C. emphasis sales meeting. March 14th, this is super fun. We're going to be at the Hartford County Expo. My friend Miss Barbara Pritchard up there, our manager, is going to help lead the charge. And we are actually new hot off the press. Barbara and Shirley and I, and a 4th partner to be named later, are going to be in the Family Feud. So we're excited to be in the Family Feud competition up there. So can't wait to be a part of that up there at the Hartford County Association of Realtors next week. Or I guess 2 weeks. And then in 2 weeks, our Stafford sales meeting. We'll close out March for sales meetings. See Rich Tagori and our great crew up there at Stafford. Go up there for our sales meeting during the day, and then the Augustine Golf Club will do a lunch and learn afterwards, 12 to 2:30. So look forward to seeing our great team at Stafford. One last lunch and learn for the month of March. We're going to One Loudon. We're going to go to Eddie Merlot's, which is one of my personal favorite restaurants. So hopefully they'll make something good for me that day. But Eddie Merlot's to close out March will be at One Loudon, March 29th. So last week we just had so much fun, or this week I guess. Today's Friday. Wednesday we had our first sales meeting ever in our brand new studio here. If you were here, you see how slick it is. Justin and Zach have done an amazing job with it. Looks great. Great lighting. I'm fully in here. I got all the stuff around me. It looks awesome. I love this background here with the culture wall in the background. It's pretty cool. But some pictures up there. It's up top there. You can see on the screen there. Mike and Danny and I, we were cutting the ribbon. I think we must have had 200 people here. It was awesome. So, we had a great grand opening. Hopefully everybody loves the new office here. We got a couple things we're cleaning up, but it's like 98% done. For those that ask, we are going to have signage on Route 28 as Fairfax County's dragging the feet, getting the final approvals there. But it's going to be our home for over 7 years at least, so we're excited about it. So if you didn't get by for the grand opening, come on by and see our new digs. We really love it here, so we're really excited about that. Friday, we had our award ceremony. Some great shots over there from that. Awesome time. Hopefully you guys had a good time at your watch parties. If you came in person, it was a great experience for everybody. We had just a great time honoring everybody. Some exciting stuff we still have from this. Justin is almost done with an amazing highlight reel. It's about 12 minutes long. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be on the Cardinal Nest, and we'll share it out to everybody, and we'll do it on socials and the Nest and emails probably by Monday. So we're excited for that. Also, look for the 12 days of honoring you all. So we're going to have 12 days of social media posts honoring all of our award winners on our social media feeds and all over the place. So look for that to start on Monday as well. So we're going to make sure that everybody gets their name in lights, and you can reshare that to all your clients. It's hard to brag about yourself, on your social media feeds, but if we brag about you, then hopefully you can share that out there. And it's us bragging about you instead of you bragging about yourself, because you all did fantastic work. We're going to make sure you get all the credit and all the accolades that come to you. Cardinal Title Group, I just wanted to reemphasize these top 10 teams and top 10 individuals from last year, because these are our real rock stars, guys. We are so thankful for each and every one of our TS Properties agents, but the ones that support us at Cardinal, those help keep the doors open, help us pay for all these great resources that we have going here. So our top 10 teams last year at Samson: Casey Samson Team, Redstone Group, K Group, Major Key Real Estate, Perfect Choice Real Estate, L2 Realty, Troy Property Group, Ideal Home with Allie Knows Home, Allie D, V-Star Real Estate, Victoria Bali and Tracy Romero and crew, and my boys, the Jamil brothers, my man. Top 10 individuals: Dilyar Dominova. We did an amazing, guys, 91 Cardinal transactions last year. Are you serious? Viktor Kutsevich, Jill Judge, Lucia Jason, Desiree Vergelli, Jennifer Fang, David Luckenball, our great broker manager in Montclair, David Luckenball, and Stafford, our broker manager, Rich DeGori, Kieran Marzaria, and Alex Etchapog. I mean, that is U10 teams and U10 individuals. So many people to thank, but we want to make special mention of the top 10s as well. Also had some great staff shout outs from some of those top teams. So some of the great processors and settlement officers and attorneys that got shouted out. So thankful for all their hard work at Cardinal Title Group. Just a reminder, guys, we have amazing staff at Cardinal. Bring us your closings. I promise we'll take great care of you, when you bring them in. So next thing, you have probably seen this on social media already, and I'm pretty fired up about this graph. So we unveiled this at the sales meeting. This is Northern Virginia, and I'm working on some for Prince George's County and some of the Maryland, D.C. areas. But if you look at this growth chart, guys, 2015 is market share on the left. You can see we're around the 3%, 3.5% range. Bunch of companies, in that mix. I think we're 4th or 5th at the time in the Northern Virginia area in 2015, which was still great. But you see that line shoot straight up at that diagonal. See everybody else's lines, for the most part, go down or parallel. And then the orange one, yes, that is Long and Foster. So they were the behemoths, almost 16% market share in 2015, which is crazy. And now they're down to about 7%. You can see where our lines crossed mid-2020. It's when we became number one, and we're just widening that gap every month now. So I'm so thankful and proud of all of your hard work. But that market share graph is awesome, and I love how many people are sharing that all over. And special shout out to Bethany. Did a good job putting that graph together. And this last one, guys, was awesome as well. This is total sales last year in Northern Virginia. We did over 8,000 sales in Northern Virginia, our company. Look, second place, Long and Foster is 5,700. It's not even 3/4 of what we did. We're beating them by a huge, huge number. A couple years ago, that was by a couple, and every month it was like close, and now it's kind of blown away. And you see how many name brands there in the last 5 or 6 on that list, and you could add 3 or 4 of them at the end together, and they're still getting our number. So you guys did amazing stuff, and frankly, I would have this. You can download these in the top resources section. I would have this chart, and I'd bring it to every listing appointment I had in Northern Virginia. You're going to tell who? Well, you're going to hire, L&F or C21 or REMAX, whoever. Well, they're not even on this list. Or this is how many homes they sold in Northern Virginia. Well, I'm not sure who Samson is. Well, you should be. We did 8,000 homes and more than double almost everybody on this list. So awesome job by all of you all, and I'm so proud of those graphs and charts, and we're going to have more stuff to come with that when I look into some more areas. Want to give a big shout out. A lot of you guys don't know this that we have this, but we have a Samson Properties agent group. We used to have 2. We did combine the insider with the Samson agent group. So we have about 2,000 people in here, but this is great agent discussions coming soon. Just listed, great conversations. If you're in Facebook, get in that Samson agent group, interact with each other. Obviously, I love our message boards in the Cardinal Nest, but I want to make sure everybody's aware of that. You can just search Samson agent group. Obviously, scan your screen right there. It'll go right to it as well. This is some great tips on social media, things that you can focus on with Facebook, the initiatives you can do with Instagram, things you can do with LinkedIn. we're teaching a lot of great classes with Brittany and our marketing team, and it just encourage you to connect with social media and know kind of what your purpose is in all the different platforms. So if you're not sure, dive in and take one of our classes, go to our marketing days and learn. We have different office pages as well. So I want to make sure you had all those. You can scan the one that might apply to you and make sure you join that group or search for it. But great interactions are happening all over our footprint. So I want to make sure you're kind of aware of all the great things we're doing on Facebook so you can connect. We did have an important SkySlope update that went out earlier in the week. You can now add your broker to your forms file, create your file, add your signing broker from the role is now broker on there. Make sure you put them on the second setup block for signatures, meaning the first one's going to go to all your clients. Then once your clients sign, the second one will go to the broker. If you include them on that first set, well, Steve LaFave might open it first, or Kara, Noble, or whoever. Well, they're not going to sign unless your client signed it, because they don't know what's going to happen in the interim. So make sure they put it second, so your client signs first, then the broker will sign, and everybody will get a completed copy when it's done. So thanks for Stephanie Burke for continuing to push to get that in. Some new online classes were put up this week. We had Rentals A to Z training with Steve LaFave, great stuff. Samson Success Series with Lynn Hamilton, how to be a vendor at a trade show. She's always teaching great stuff. And my man Jay Rousey, fantastic pro in the business, did a great working with appraisers class. All that, we're trying to keep you posted on all those new stuff going up on Samson University. So dig into some great training there that we did in the last week or two, and those just went up on Samson University. We got KV Core and SkySlope resource refreshers. These are always great, so pop into these. Looks like we got a couple more in March, Gaithersburg, Chantilly. So circle the date on your calendar that you can get to. Remember, guys, you don't have to belong to that office. You just have to be able to drive there to join in the great training. 2 more marketing education days before the end of the month. We got Lake Ridge and Waldorf still coming up in March. So circle those on your calendar as well. And be on the lookout for some great training that comes associated with that. Our print, our marketing, our social media, Canva training, all those are incorporated in this day of training. We do a lot of great agent orientations with our staff. We've got a couple more in the next week or so. We've got Fairfax and White Marsh and Gainesville and Chantilly all in the next week or so. So always check the Cardinal Nest, but they are doing 2 or 3 a week all over the place. I know they were in Stafford yesterday. Lots of great opportunities to engage with our agent services staff and learn about all the systems that we have in place. We have an orientation on Fairfax on Monday, print marketing on Monday, Chantilly breakfast and learn on Tuesday at International Country Club if you want to come down there. We have a Cardinal Title Luncheon Legal in Fairfax as well. So you're going to get to learn legal questions from our attorneys, from our settlement staff, get to know Cardinal staff better. They'll feed you some lunch too. So if you're one of those people looking around, hopping for those lunch classes, it's always a great opportunity to go there. You can have breakfast in the International if you bring a recruit, then go down the road and have lunch at Fairfax and learn some legal stuff. So I just planned your Tuesday. You can do orientation at White Marsh in the afternoon with Lisa and Catherine up there. SkySlope training as always. Wednesday, we're going to be in Bowie, remember, for our sales meeting. Then afterwards, we got a lunch and learn at the Blue Dolphin. Brittany's Talking Social class. A Jumpstart and a Dual Career seminar with Lynn. That's going to be Wednesday night in Columbia. So she's going to come out to Columbia, guys, teach a class Wednesday night. We hear you sometimes when there's dual career. It's tough to get to some of the day classes. She's going to go out to Columbia and do one at night. So thanks to Lynn for that. Show up, guys. Hopefully you show up and show out. Lynn's got great things to say, and hopefully you can show up for that. Masterminds, as always, Thursday morning with David. Orientation in Gainesville on Thursday as well. We've got resource refreshers in Gaithersburg on Thursday. Lynn's always got Q&A sessions on Thursday. How to get and keep your clients with Pat Sowers. One of our great realtors. Pat's got a ton of great energy. Does a great job in his business. Jump in there. Thanks, Pat, for reaching out. How to help create clients and how to help keep clients. So thanks for doing that, Pat. That's going to be in person in our Lake Ridge office Thursday night as well. Contract training, GCAR, Montgomery County side with Kara Williams on Friday morning. And then the mortgage update Friday, financing with First Heritage, and SkySlope Q&A to close out the week. Oh, one more. Business strategy series Friday morning in White Marsh. That's going to be an in-person class on Friday. So lots of amazing classes going on, guys. We've got the award ceremony and the grand opening were just great together meetings. We think we're trying to teach up everybody every day on how to best get out into that spring market and succeed. So I encourage you to engage with us, get into it together. Let's get those listings. Watch our last sales meeting if you missed it. There's some great advice from a lot of our top agents. So hopefully we're enjoying the spring weather and getting out there. For me, a quick update on me. We We lost a heartbreaker in the semifinals on Sunday. I know we had Molly up a couple weeks ago, and her team, they fought hard. We were up 1 with a minute and a half left, and the other team, Vienna, got a couple putbacks, and we lost by 3 at the end there, which was a tough one. But, we had fun. We've now transitioned into lacrosse in our family. My 2 oldest are junior and freshman. They're in the Light Ridge varsity team. We did win our first scrimmage last night, 19-1 against Lee High School, which was so fun to see 2 of my daughters on the same varsity lacrosse field playing together. So we are into lacrosse, and we're going to hit it full speed. So excited about that as we get going into the weekend for the Samson family anyway. But hopefully you guys have a great weekend. We will see you next week at all of our different classes and hopefully in Bowie for our sales meeting. Have a great week, and we'll see you soon.